Boost Your Light Tarot. It's been a while, my goodness, I've been off for a while and apologies for that. To put it simply, life just has been getting in the way, but I am happy to say I'm in a lovely new house and finally got out the tarot cards to do some more reading. So yes, welcome back for those of you that follow, and for those new guys, hello, please subscribe. I'm trying to resurrect my channel, so all the likes and comments would be super appreciated. And let's get on for our reading. Today is all about singles, what's next. So we've got 3 cards to choose from. The first card is this beautiful one here, and it is the Desert. The second card is the Mountain. And then the third and final card is the Forest. Now, if you do feel drawn to more than one, then maybe there's a message in there for you on both. So dive in. But we've got the Desert, the Mountain, and the Forest. Right, I'm going to get stuck, can't get my words out today. I'm going to get stuck straight in, and we're going to start out with the Desert. So, for all of you that chose the lovely Desert card, this reading is for you. So I'm going to start by pulling a few cards, and then we can, work our way through. We're going to be using the Lunar Soul Tarot today, and we're channeling again singles out there. So let's have a look and see what messages we can pull forward for you. Let's have a look. So we have the Queen of Discs. We have the Death card. And don't worry about that one. Everyone always freaks out, but there's nothing to freak out about at all. We have the Four of Discs. And we have the Three of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Five of Wands. I'm going to pull out a couple of oracles as well. I'm going to pull out a Moonology. Let's have a look at the underlining energies. And we've got the new moon in Leo for you. Again, we'll go into these properly shortly. And I'm going to pull another, flinging all my cards everywhere. I'm going to put another, this is The Universe Has Your Back, which I love these as a little final advice piece. Guys, do let me know where you're from. I'm always so intrigued to see where, where people are, who's watching my videos. So let me know in the comments below. Introduce yourself. I really want to build kind of a little community here. And it'd be so great to get to know some of you properly. Speaking of which, I have just opened up my private readings as well. I'll put all the details in the links below. Right, there we go. Oh, I love this card. I bring peace with me wherever I go. Right, so shall we get stuck straight in? First of all, you pulled the Desert card. Now, this card traditionally, I love this card, isn't it? Gorgeous, the illustration. But yeah, the desert, we know, there's lots of things about the desert. First thing, the drought. I suppose on the negative side, you say wasteland or the badlands. But the desert is really, it's a place of testing and transformation, of being, I was going to say divested of empire and ego. It's really where you go to sit in your thoughts. And that clearly is what's kind of happening at the moment, certainly with your love life, trying to work out what's going on. But we need to remember that when in the throes of the desert, contemplate the following, right? Firstly, you're not alone. You've got more supplies than you think. And there's always water. There will be water nearby. So even though you feel like you're in this wasteland of love right now, oh my goodness, guys, there's things coming. So just don't give up hope on that side for sure. The desert can also signify surreal, strange. So things that you're not perhaps used to, the unexpected visions, silence, really going within. Also, on the flip side of that, of course, isolation as well and so forth. But yeah, the desert is alive and pulsing with energy, guys, despite the desolate appearance. So turn towards it rather than away from it. Face it. So we're really looking within and looking at the positives here. That's very much how I get that you're feeling. We also got the Queen of Discs over here. For a lot of you, I think you've actually been quite busy, to be frank. Creating, whether it be for some of you, you've been super busy at work or within a new project, or you've thrown yourself into something super new. And that certainly has been taking up a lot of your time. But there's new beginnings coming, and we see that within the Death card here. But there's definitely choices to be made. You know, without a doubt, the underlining vibe here, for which certainly will resonate with some of you, is that you're still clinging on to the past almost. We see that here with the Four of Discs. And I love this card. It's a great analogy. You know, you can see he's got 4 beautiful discs there in his hands, and the keys on the floor to a new door. If only to put those discs down, pick up the key, and off to new starts. So, you know, there's decisions to be made here, and it's about letting go of the past. Whatever happened in your love life in the past, and of course that's going to be different from a lot of you. One thing that definitely seems to be common thread here is that it's you were hurt. You know, you were hurt. And even though you think you may have dealt with them, god damn, how many times, you know, I can hear somebody saying, how many times do I have to go over this? But it did affect you. So, you know, it's really about facing that head on. Remember the desert, isolation. It's about facing it dead on, and really working out what it was, but also putting it down and putting it away to bed. Also, what's coming through here is the sense of, it's not just about memories and a certain person putting to bed, but the creation that you have in your mind of who the love of your life is or should be. You know, all of you right now, you know, picture that person in your head. The majority of you, when I've just asked you that, will have some kind of idea, you know, whether, firstly aesthetically, whether he or she is, or they're tall, whether their colour of their hair, their eyes, and then of course character, kind, etc, etc, etc. What's being asked here is almost clean slate, new beginnings, wipe that slate clean, and really what's coming through so strongly here, and oh, I can feel it as I mention this, is what makes your heart happy. You know, and it's almost a sense of, I think a lot of you have been looking in the wrong direction for this love connection, but it's about what's making you happy. And certainly with you guys, pile number 1, the desert, another thing that's coming through strong here is the sense that, you know, this is life over actually. It's not just about new love, but this new beginnings. You've almost been kind of sat there creating, and there's a big new beginning about to start. As I said, definitely love as well, but also within your life. And, you know, the cards are almost suggesting here that you need to clean slate, forget the old, in with the new. And again, that number 4 of discs is a really good way of looking at that. We've got the 3 of swords here as well, heartbreak, that would normally suggest. And that's not to say that that's in the future. That's not what's coming through here at all. But again, this is all linked to what's happened at the moment and what's happened previously. That heartbreak, for the majority of you, of course, will be due to a past relationship. But I do have to mention this, and even though I think this will probably be just for a few of you, it is coming through that it's not just heartbreak, and to remind yourself that it's not just heartbreak in the typical love relationship that, you know, causes us deep pain and blockages, but it's also heartbreak from friendship situations. So it's asking you to kind of look at that as well when you are looking back and putting that to bed and facing those things. But guys, this is really optimistic because it's asking you to literally shed and look at the new. And again, for those of you that are getting really wound up at me saying that, well, I know this, I have done, you know, you haven't, you're still clinging on. There's a blockage there somewhere. So we're asking really to find that blockage. Where's that blockage, and try and work out. And certainly what my guide's suggesting here and what's coming through is that meditation will help hugely with that. Not just mind meditation, but in this particular instance, almost a journey meditation for you. You know, plop yourself in your favorite place where you go to meditate. Those of you that are unfamiliar with meditation, definitely feel free to hit me up via email for some advice. But yeah, really the advice that's coming through is to have a journey meditation and ask yourself these questions. What is holding me back? Really go within. Yes, we can go on to more of that later. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands. Times are a-changing. The Wheel of Fortune, you know, it's suggesting rapid movement. And in this situation, what's coming through is exactly that. One thing to make note of, we've got the Five of Wands here. And while this card can, you know, sometimes suggest trouble or indecisiveness or I mean, here, for example, you could look at that and think there's this attack or, you know, he has to defend. But in actual fact, you know, if you look at the picture, they're holding out these sticks in peace. So it's just to remind you of not to take on what everyone's saying as a negative and against you. You know, there's deeper meaning there. And again, that's not just in love, but in life as well. So I'm getting that you're a real stubborn bunch, the desert, which, you know, I might know people like that too, pointing at nobody. But no, I can be stubborn too, especially at the opinions of others. And that's what's coming through deep and strong for you guys. But yeah, so you're being asked to really look within. Remember the desert, and really look within, go inside, and there's something blocking you and you need to decide. You know, you can either hang on to all of this stuff from the past or simply drop that, pick up the key and walk through the new door, in which certainly love will await you. But yeah, the biggest message is coming through, and don't worry, I'm going to pull some more cards to see about potential love coming forward. But the biggest message that's coming through here, guys, for you is, again, don't take everything as a negative. Don't be so defensive. Really go within and be positive. You know, good things are happening here, both in life and in love. But you need to heal your broken heart. There's more healing to be done. That doesn't mean that no one's going to come along until your heart is healed completely. You know, it's not, it really bothers me when readers are constantly like, heal yourself, heal yourself. But, you know, guys, when the bare root of it, you have to remember that we're humans. We're not gods. We're not angels. We're not demons. We're humans. And, you know, we evolve. That's what the tarot is all about. The deck, transforming you through a journey. So, of course, we're always healing. And that's why you'll find a lot of tarot readers constantly say this, because we're forever evolving. You know, wherever we are on that journey, whether we're here or here, shall I say, sorry, forgot the view. You're forever evolving. So, yeah, it's asking you really to dig deep. But that's definitely what's blocking you back in the instance of love. Confidence is your key to success. And again, we've got the new moon in Leo. One of the best new moons going in my view, guys. Leo, confidence. You're ready to go for it. One thing I will say is, you know, we talk about this heartbreak and that you got to go in a bit. You know, you are pretty much there. Like I said, new beginning. This isn't asking you to go way back. It's just saying there's still some bits there that you've forgotten and not paying attention to. So to, you know, just dig a little and go back and find the bits. But regardless of that, you are ready. The new moon is here. The Queen of Discs has arisen. You know, we've got new beginnings. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything is going in your favour. But confidence is your key. Definitely, because of this heartbreak, a lot of you would have had a real confidence knock. One thing I'm really, really reminded to tell you right now, the phrase, you know, with every breath, we breathe a new reality. Guys, we can change our mindset like that. And, you know, in fact, if you do want me to do more of a mindset video, let me know. And we can go into that more in a reading. But yeah, you really need your confidence back, guys. You need your inner Ra. Find that lion. That's what we're looking for. And here I bring peace with me wherever I go. And look what that was placed next to, that stubborn old card, or what could possibly be perceived. So, yes, guys, you're full of love. You're ready to go. Love is incoming. If you want to go a bit deeper or wanted to know a bit more, then hit me up. As I said, my private readings are up and open again, and I can't wait to meet some of you on a more personal level. But it's I know because of the character you're going to say, well, it's crap. It's crap. I don't want to work on myself. But guys, overall bullet points, it's really good stuff. You have worked on yourself. There's new beginnings. That's what we see straight here off the bat. Remember, the Queen of Discs rising, which also speaks in life as well, and even on the materialism side. So things are great. That creation, whatever it is you've been creating, is about to go off. New beginnings. Obviously, relating that back to the heart, though, as well. New love is incoming. but confidence is your key. You see someone that you like, go over, say hi. What's the worst you've got to lose? You know, I want you to think back 5 years, all of you. Obviously, those of you that are younger, maybe a few years, but let's say go back around 5 years, and who a crush or someone that you may have seen on the street that you liked. Here's what's betting the odds that you haven't seen them since. So who cares? You know, go and say hello. You're never going to see them again. If they reject you, and what? Next one. But you've got to build up that confidence. And yes, and remember, bring peace with you wherever you go. Guys, I hope this has been a lovely reading for you. Everything's on the up. But remember, do some guided meditation. There's a little bit there, but mainly it goes back to the confidence thing. And yes, dig within, keep going deeper, keep evolving, and love is definitely coming your way. Peace out, guys. I hope this helped a little bit, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2, and if you chose the Mountain, this gorgeous, gorgeous card, then this is your reading. Right, let's do this. Let me just pop these ones aside over here. And we will get stuck straight in. Right, hello, first of all. Welcome those that haven't had been to Boost Your Light readings before. I've had a massive long break there, so I imagine all of you are probably pretty new. And welcome back to my subscribers. I'm sorry I've been so rubbish. Life has just taken over, guys, to be quite frank with you. It's been crazy, but everything's a lot more settled. And I'm so happy to be doing this reading. Singles, what is next? Yeah. Let's pull some cards and we'll do a lovely little reading. Obviously, you know, these are pick a card readings. The point of them is that you know, there'll be a message in here that does strike you, that you can act upon. If you did want to get a little bit more personal though, and actually channeling in to yourself, then of course, I have just opened up, hurrah, finally, my private readings again. So if you did want a private reading, all the details of that are in the links below. Right, let's get started and see what we've got. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Devil. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Tower. We have Temperance. And pull one more. And we have the Four of Discs. Guys, okay. Whew, this is a bit of a heated bunch. Right, let's go. Let's see. I'm going to put out a Moonology card as well, just for the overall vibe. Oh, I love this. Meditate and contemplate. And it's the new moon in Pisces. Oh, lovely Pisces new moon. New moon. New beginnings for sure. And I'm going to pull out here, the universe has your back, a little affirmation card as well, which I'm going to start the reading off with. I can expand time when I am inspired. Love that. I can expand time when I am inspired. Right, guys, those of you that chose the Mountain is calling you. Isn't that just a beautiful card? I love this. You know, the Mountain, it can inspire and enliven us, you know, to rise to new heights, peak experiences, but it can also create isolation. Let's remember competitiveness, and shall we say an inflated sense of self sometimes, but standing upon its heights. In fact, let me read this from the book itself. Let me grab it. Let me see. There's a beautiful little thing it says. Standing upon its heights can activate pursuit and perfectionism in us, creating separation from those we deem below. No matter how you ascend, remember that it's within the mountain's core that the gems, minerals and jewels reside in. If you think it's all about going up, you're following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. That is a great analogy, especially because a lot of the cards have come up. The first thing I want to do with you guys, pile 2, is give you a massive hug. Oh, guys, definitely I'm feeling that a lot of you have been on a real journey here, and a not so great one. You know, it's definitely coming across that some of you may have come out of an abusive relationship, whether that's physically or mentally, both equally as damaging, I will add. But yeah, you've been through a rough ride, whether it was recently or 10 years ago. But whatever that relationship, and you'll automatically know the one I'm reverting you to, or the one I'm talking about, there's definitely holding you back, and it's definitely it's really hurt you. It's really cut deep. I think this will surprise a lot of you that haven't necessarily thought about it in a long time, for those that this relationship was a while ago. But we're seeing almost, and I almost want to say an adolescent. It's not that you were young necessarily, but you know, you were in this relationship. You know, you weren't the hierarchy, shall I say. You know, you weren't the king, you were the page. I will say though that, you know, Page of Swords, fighter. Page of Swords is hungry as well. And we've also got the Ten of Wands, the Devil, and the Ace of Swords here. And all of these, they really speak of, you know, we have to remember, guys, that when somebody else hurts us, whether it's physically or spiritually, we have the ability to decide how that affects us. Obviously, if someone strikes us physically, it's going to leave a bruise, the same as it is mind-wise. But it's up to us on how we help that heal. You know, for example, a cut, if you left it untreated and just leave it there, it will get infected, it will get worse. If you tend to it and care to it, then of course over time it will heal. And really, you're your own entrapment in this situation. You can see we've got all these sticks here, but he's stuck within himself. Nobody else has put him there. He's got tangled in this mess himself. And this isn't to say, and I want to point out right now, do not feel, you know, hard on yourself here. This is typical human behavior, and anyone in your situation would have felt the same. But what really matters now is how you deal with this and move forward. Page of Swords, really powerful card. The mountain is calling you to rise, to go within it. But what we mentioned a moment ago about, it's not just about rising and climbing to the top of the mountain, and when you get to the top you'll be free. You know, that's the fool's path, right? It's at the bottom straight to the top. No, it's going within. That's where all the jewels of the mountain and the beautiful crystals and everything actually is. So really it's asking you to go deep here within yourself. And you know, there's definitely mirrors of this reading with pile 1, but there's definitely wounds here that really need healing for you, pile 2, without a shadow of a doubt. You're also repeating a lot of the same patterns, or what's coming through here. We've got the Devil, and the Devil's a bit of a trickster. It's not a bad card. It's not about, you know, necessarily coming across as some people, you know, think of the Devil and think, oh my goodness. No, it's just asking you to, it's almost like you're tripping yourself up here from the people you go for the thoughts that constantly negate your mind. So really, you need to be so much kinder on yourself. You're really tangling yourself up here in blame and guilty. You have thoughts of guilt. Not necessarily, I think, towards them in some of your cases, yes, but more so to yourself and how you maybe let yourself down in a certain situation. But guys, you know, no, the guilt isn't how you let yourself down. Everything is a learning. And I know this is so, almost don't want to say it in this situation, but it's like, F you, we knew that. But it really is, everything we learn from. So you really need to stop being unkind to yourself. Really need to stop being unkind to yourself and dig in. Oh, I'm feeling sorry. I'm getting almost chills. So I'm feeling really emotional. I definitely would love to do a deeper reading with you guys. So, you know, if this is striking a chord with you, then I definitely urge you to get in touch and we can get a little bit more personal. Because all I'm feeling in this whole, you know, reading is I just want to give you a giant hug. But yeah, you're your own worst enemy. You know, this card is about what's next for love, bearing in mind. And we spoke about where you are from the past. But moving forward, you're your own worst enemy. You tell yourself constantly negative to yourself. You're your own worst bully. And quite frankly, you need to stop. You can see here with the Ace of Swords, you know, she's got her own hair blocking her vision. And if she only just swiped it out of her face, you'd see there's a beautiful, there's a ladder that she can easily climb out of that entrapped swords that she finds herself within. So again, you need to get out of your own way. And the way it can really help with that, for sure, we spoke about in the beginning, that new moon in Pisces, it's time to meditate and contemplate. And I don't mean necessarily meditate as far as digging in deep and bringing out the past. No. I'm talking about retraining yourself, you know, almost retraining how you think and how you treat yourself and how you talk to yourself. That's really what you need to focus on right now. Affirmations, etc., etc. We see the Tower, which is great, new beginnings. It's time to burn down this whole mentality that you've been stuck in, and it's time to start anew. Temperance, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. It's time to really dig deep and decide to drop your old ways. And this is in, gosh, there's so many similarities from pile 1, but you guys, as regards to your past, but in regards to the future, you're your own worst nightmare. Look, you won't even put down those 4 discs to find out what's on the other side of that door. The key is clearly there for you guys. You just need to put down this block for whatever reason, why you're not doing it, why you're not going out there more to meet people, why you're not signing up to, whether it be a dating site, or why you're not taking that suggestion of a blind date that your friend is offering you. You need to stop blocking yourself, not only on opportunities, become a yes man, become a yes person, but also on self-talk. So those are the 2 really important things I want you to take away from here. And that's 100% what's keeping you back, is yourself, to be quite frank. Bless you, pile 2, you're your own worst nightmare. But the great thing about this is that it's so easy to turn around. As I said, you know, you've done a lot of work already, you know, in your mind about what happened in the past. And maybe you think that you've put that to bed, but the way you still talk to yourself, certainly maybe about that person you have, but the way that you talk to yourself is just incredibly, you know, every time you say a negative comment to yourself, try and replace it automatically. My guy's telling me now, you need to reprogram. Try and replace it with a positive thought. Wake up in the morning. As cheesy as this sounds, who gives a shit? No one else is going to be there. Look in the mirror and say, I love myself. I love my smile. I love it the way my eyes light up when I smile. I love me. And it really is that simple, guys. You're you. You have to love yourself and remind yourself of all the beautiful things, which I think that this dick in the past, excuse my language, didn't necessarily, you know, certainly not, or for whatever reason, your confidence has been knocked hugely. And it's just about reprogramming, reminding. But yes, the blockage is you. Remember to go within. That's why it's saying it's not clear up and down, it's going within and changing your mindset on how you view yourself and how you talk to yourself. I can expand time when I am inspired. You can. When you finally start feeling good about yourself, the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. And I'm getting that, you know, this used to be you, but for whatever reason, life has kind of, life has come along and literally give you a big wallop, or I almost, you know, in Gladiators, I don't know if you have that over in the States, but we have a program called Gladiators, and they have like these big where they have to kind of knock each other off with these massive big weight things. It's almost like you've just been knocked over with one of them. But, you know, time to get back up. Meditate and contemplate. This is going to come in really handy. It's a new moon in Pisces, which is all about emotions, new beginnings. This is the perfect time for you guys, number 2, the mountain, to really change that mindset. So when we talk about meditation, forget journeying or for a second, forget going in deep and getting answers. That's not what's being asked of you here. The advice is to go in and literally, it's about mind training and speaking well to yourself. So that's the meditation and the mind training that you need to get on board with. It's exciting though, because this is easy. Heartbreak is so hard. It's not easy, sorry, but it's easier than you're thinking it is. Heartbreak is really hard, but you guys have got over the majority chunk of that. It's almost not about that. It's about your self-doubt and your self-belief right now. But that's the only thing blocking with you. And when I say it's easy, it's because you have complete power over that, to change that. I'd love to do, I love doing sessions on, you know, motivation, affirmation, certainly in the spiritual sense, and how to better ourselves and our own training in that way. So let me know if you need any tips or advice. or for me to point you in the right direction. But yes, it's all about your self-chat. Talk yourself up. I want to pull another card. I'm going to pull a Work Your Life by Rebecca Campbell card. And I'm feeling like pulling another oracle as well for you guys. Play. I love this card. Guys, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Exactly that. Smile more often, play more. And that's what's needed. More smiles, more happiness. The more you smile. You know what it's like when you go into a room. The biggest vision I can see right now. You go into a room and there's always that, you know, let's say you're in a room with lots of people and someone walks in and they bring everyone's energy, not to bring everyone's energy down, but they're almost invisible. You know, there's such a small energy walking around. And in the worst case, they can bring other energies down if they're emitting bad energy. But mark my words, when someone walks in that room, they have that glint in the eyes that I was telling you to look at yourself in the mirror with when you smile. You can tell when someone's really, truly smiling and happy. You can see it in their eyes. That's what we need to bring forward. And that's what I'm seeing for you. You get that when you play more often. The more you smile and laugh, the easier this journey will be for you. And a small meditation every day, 10 minutes, that's all you need. Not even that, 5 minutes of self-talk, and you'll be there in no time. Let me just pull another little oracle card for you. I am in sync with the flow of life. Yes, you are, pile 2. However, that flow of life is determined by your thoughts. We are what we think, remember? So just remember that when you're creating your flow. Play more. I hope you enjoyed this reading. As I mentioned, if you do want to go in a bit deeper, do let me know. I know there's been a lot of heartache here, and for that, I'm sending all the love and healing to you, my friends. But the biggest thing here, that isn't what's blocking you. It's yourself and your own mind. So, you know, that's what you need to conquer. The minute you start flying, love is going to start smiling. Love is going to come flooding in from all angles. If you want to know more, hit me up and we'll do a private reading, guys. I hope this has been helpful and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I will see you soon. Take care, guys. Hello, welcome back, pile 3. If you chose the Forest, one of my favourite cards. The Forest is just so fun, playful, magical. If you chose the Forest, pile 3, this is your reading. Let me pop these to the side. Welcome back to all my followers. Those of you that are watching that follow me, I'm so sorry I've been away so long. Life just got in the way, to be quite frank. So I'm just finally in a really lovely, peaceful place, and I'm so inspired to start doing my readings again. It always puts me in such good energy. So yes, welcome back, and welcome to those of you that are new. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and guys, comment below. I'm dying to know where you're all from and who's actually watching this video. Right, singles, what is next? Let me pull a few cards. We'll go from there. We have the Hermit, and then we have Death, and then yeah, we'll get stuck in. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Six of Discs. Whew, exciting. Exciting. I'm going to pull a Moonology card just to have a look and get a little vibe for the overall reading. And we've got, the Supermoon, guys. We've had one very recently. So you've got the Supermoon. Emotions are running high. I'm excited about this reading. The last 2 readings were not heavy, but very, and in fact, this is almost like a continuation of those, because this is what's coming for them. But yes, we've got romance here, guys. Right, let's have a look. Your card is Owning My Power, inspires others to do the same. I am not afraid to shine. Yes, pile 3 and the Forest. Right, shall we just get stuck in? So you chose the Forest, which are the woods, the thickest, the jungle. And the forest is just so magical, right? Whether literal or imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost getting found. Yes. So, first of all, starting off with a super magic abounds, childlike wonder, adventure. So definitely adventure about to occur here, guys. We've got the Hermit, Death, Six of Cups and Page of Swords. And definitely what's coming through here, first of all, you've been hermiting a little bit, quite literal. My guides are telling me that you need to start becoming a yes person, getting out a bit more. And for those of you that go out every weekend, my guide is laughing and saying, It doesn't mean going out and just getting sozzled or going to the same thing every time, but really getting out, starting to explore new things. We've got death, new beginnings, guys, new experiences. So love is coming through for you. We've definitely got that. We've got good for you. We've got the Six of Cups. We've also got the Nine of Cups. And I'm really excited. It's going to be, you know, amongst that, we spoke about the forest and that childlike magical quality. So this new love that's coming into your life, it is definitely going to be one that's really exciting. Again, that childlike, it's not someone that you're just going to meet and slowly become friends and, you know, slowly but surely. No, this is going to be like full packed, full of adventure from the start. And it's almost going to take you back to feeling like a teenage love, you know, that innocent kind of love, which I'm so excited for. But you have to start becoming less person and getting out there more. And again, not just literally, I'm sure some of you go out all the time, but going to things that you wouldn't think of, trying out new things, going to new places, you know, grab a group of friends, go and do something new. While you're there, you'll bump into new people, whether it be an art gallery or a game of the cube for those of you in the UK or whatever. But just start doing, those were not examples, you don't have to go to the cube or an art gallery, but the point being is start going to places that you haven't been to, and really start exploring, because that's where you're going to meet this person, somewhere that you haven't been, not the place you go all the time. We've got the Six of Cups here. There's a lot of love going around, a lot of love. You know, you see the Six of Cups and he's giving this beautiful cup that's been accepted from above, and there's just a lot of love going around. I think it's definitely going to be in the situation. And then we've got the Page of Swords as well, always on guard, always looking out. And really the message that's coming through for you, pile 3, is that with his next love that's coming in, and anyone in fact that's about to come into your life, you've just got to just go for it. Even if you think that they're not your type, accept beautiful compliments. You know, the worst case that's going to happen is you're going to meet some really cool people that think that you're really cool. You know, that's what's coming through. So in these new places that you're going to be venturing across, talk to everyone, especially those that show interest in you. You know, don't see it as, oh, I'm not into them or this or that. They're showing interest in you. They think you're really cool. So they're worth the time of day. But yeah, you've got to give a little back is what we're hearing here. And we're not saying that, oh, you've got to give a little back to you know, and then you'll realise that this person that you didn't give a second thought to is going to become the love of your life. Quite possibly so. But it could also be the case that they're standing right next to you and thinking, how lovely is this person? I can see she's clearly not interested, but she's being really, well, she's being very nice and, you know, giving it out. So that's the kind of vibe. Just love all. Be happy. Love all. Go to new places. We're talking about getting that childlike innocence back to you. But it's when you're in one of these moments that you're going to meet them. So that's why I'm trying to encourage you to have more of them, which we should be doing in everyday life anyway. Life is all about magic. But yeah, it's a really exciting time for you. Definitely, I'm feeling that you have been stuck in a rut. The forest. I was going to say the people of the forest. That's how I'm going to describe you from now, not pile 3, but yes, the people of the forest. I know that you have been in a kind of rut, but it really is about awakening. Remember, we are in control. There's a saying, I said it a minute ago in another pile, with every breath is a new reality. We breathe in, and every breath out, we're breathing new reality. Just change things up. This is your call to just change things up. Be happy. By doing so, it's going to be really following you. And this really, I was going to say relationship. I am feeling that it's leading to relationship, but it's almost going to follow you to some beautiful enlightenment of yourself as well, and really put you in a place that's good for you. That's good for you. So, you know, that's great news for those of you that have had, which we've all had, bearing in mind, you know, people in your life that have just not been good for you and haven't treated you the way that they should. This next person coming in is giving all of those signs, which is wonderful. I've got the Six of Discs over here as well, which definitely this is a celebration, not just on monetary terms, but a celebration of many people. Success, I want to say. So it could be in the work environment for a few of you. It could be a new startup. Get out there. But there's lots of oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, it's all rushing through me. Let me just when I get, when I literally get downloads or tune in and you know, try and get messages, sometimes it's just over flooded, probably to do with my ADHD brain. That's happening right now. I'm trying to tell you a million different things. But yeah, you know, the place that you're going to meet these people, not only, I'm just so excited. Sorry, I'm getting all the feels I really feel in my readings. But not only is it going to be wondrous and magical, but it's going to create success as well in more ways than just the relationship itself, with friends, with yourself. So I'm all for this person. I want to know more. Let me just pull another couple of cards. I was only meant to stop there, but I'm really intrigued for you because this is quite exciting. But basically, all roads are leading to a cracking relationship that's actually going to bring prosperity. It's going to be good for you for a change, which I'm so excited about. Forget the Queen of Cups in the house. Yes, because you're going to feel dominated within your power and worthy of your power and owning it. This is why I'm so excited for you. Whoever is coming into your life next, guys, they really are going to have such a positive effect and almost bring you back, not only to the childlike innocence, but bring you back to that purity of reminding you who you are. Queen boss vibes. So remember that. We've got the Seven of Discs as well, where you can sit here, sitting, waiting patiently for your fruits to blossom. And this person's going to be super supportive in that sense. You know, they're happy to sit back and let you really bloom. I'm so excited. I really want to do a private reading and get a little bit deeper into this for those of the people of the forest, because they're the people that chose pile 3. So people of the forest, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Just in a nutshell, you got a load of goodness coming to you. I'm super excited. Become that yes person. Start doing different things. Start changing it up. Switch it up is the biggest theme to this. And believe in yourself. Open yourself up, switch it up, give people the time of day that just want to have a chat. Remember, you know, they're interested in you, so that's super cool. Find out why, find out about them. I'm sure that there'll be something in there. And along that journey of opening yourself up and trying new things, you're going to find love that's going to literally empower you and sit back and watch you grow. Well, not sit, quite literally sit back. They're going to be owning it in their own right as well. I'm going to read you what your affirmation from the start. Owning my power inspires others to do the same. I am not afraid to shine. Now really is your time to shine. The people of the forest. I'm so excited for you. So go in, enjoy your magical journey. Let me know. I'm dying to know. Comment below, people of the forest. I want to hear from you. Take care, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did want to carry it on or get a little bit deeper, or it might be something completely different, then again, I'm open for reading, so hit me up. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment below. It really helps me grow with this crazy YouTube algorithm. So yes, I'm here for it. Let me know, and I will speak to you soon. Take care, guys. Big love.